When David and Jackie Siegel lost Victoria, no amount of fame, fortune, or friendship mattered.
All the money in the world can't bring my daughter back.
All they cared about was stopping the senseless, avoidable overdose deaths that were wiping out the future generation.
The day after my daughter's funeral, I went to my executives and I said, "You're running the company. I'm going to concentrate on what I can do about this drug epidemic."
They founded Victoria's Voice. They launched the most extraordinary programs and joined forces with the most powerful and influential individuals in business and government.
It took a community, folks. It took us working with UFC, the Raiders, the Seagulls. It's wonderful.
We need to come together, not with a party label, not as Democrats and Republicans, but as Americans, to stem this public health crisis. That's why, together with Congressman French Hill, I introduced the Preventing Overdoses and Saving Lives Act.
And I will do all that I can in our state to make sure that there are no more Victorias.
And hopefully we can get the word out that when people are seeking help, they can find it and we can save lives.
They surpassed milestone after milestone to save lives. They sent educational speakers to 67 school districts in 21 states, reaching more than 100,000 students.
You know, Michael, one student told me that what the message that you've been able to teach and what you've been able to share is resonating with kids up and down our state and across this country.
And beyond schools, they brought their programs to our nation's youth through social media. Youth groups like the Boys and Girls Clubs of Florida, and launched an app to bring them all together on one shared platform. They worked with Moms for America to get our powerful Vital Signs program into the hands of hundreds of thousands of moms, warning them that all of our children are at heightened risk.
And Moms for America is a proud partner of Victoria's Voice, and I'm honored to be on their advisory board.
I have a son myself that is 20 years old right now, and to me it's very important for all the youth, even in my congregation and my church, to know her story.
They partnered with My Life, My Power, MLMP, and its extensive network of schools to launch a collaborative curriculum that incorporates multiple Victory Academy programs into MLMP's GPS for Success prevention program. The pilot launched in 11 schools in October, on course to be an evidence-based VVF GPS for Success program for rollout in 11 states by spring 2023. They distributed naloxone, the only antidote to a drug overdose, to first responders, professionals, and individuals through grants and support from the Department of Health.
Victoria's Voice is here in Kissimmee, Florida at Westgate Villas, presenting at Military Weekend.
If somebody's overdosing, you just spray it into their nostril. If they come back, then it buys you time to get them help.
And we provide Narcan through Victoria's Voice because even if someone's in an active overdose situation and they're coming off the street, or it's your attorney, every life matters.
They are transforming lives through the Victory Academy One Step Away program, piloting within the Seminole County penal system for incarcerated women and mothers, as well as teens in juvenile programs. Our 52 female participants have achieved reduced rates of recidivism to date.
So the theme and the curriculum that was spread out over a 4-week period has been met with raving reviews, not only from participants of the program. It was as equally rewarding when evaluated by the staff member.
They are giving 90-day treatment scholarships and better odds for recovery through the Victoria's Voice Second Chance program for those who cannot afford it.
Second Chance is a donation of beds around the country for free for patients to be able to access through Victoria's Voice.
I definitely want to say thank you to Victoria's Voice for helping me get a second chance at life. Thanks to the program, I've been 5 months clean.
Thousands of lives have been touched and saved in less than 3 years as an established public charity, taking Victoria's Voice across every platform and seeking every opportunity to build a movement to fight this crisis.
David and Jackie Siegel made the leap to take a personal experience and turn it into a moving, life-changing organization that will indeed and has saved lives.
So I'm very proud to be here to support Victoria's Voice, and I likewise will be lending my voice to Victoria's.
Really helpful. This is when we go beyond politics
into what really impacts our families' lives, and we appreciate the incredible work you're doing at Victoria's Voice.
And I stand most proud not just to be a friend of Jackie and David Siegel, but to actually be a donor to Victoria's Voice. Invest in human beings and life.
Sadly, it's not enough. We find a fentanyl crisis at our doorstep, coming through open borders, in the mail, on social sites that our children are searching every single day.
The Sacramento District Attorney is warning the public that deadly rainbow-colored fentanyl pills are now in the Sacramento community.
Parents are oblivious to this reality. There is not enough consistent information in the media.
We lose more people to overdose death now than we do to car accidents, COVID, and cancer.
Naloxone is only available for sale to the public in a fraction of our cities. And those who have overdosed have no means to access 90-day treatment stays.
We brought people back from death 700 times in Seminole County when sadly, we still had 752 overdoses, 125 overdose deaths. We need to make sure that this is with every single person that we can possibly get it into.
Victoria's Voice is ready to take on this challenge in the two critical areas where it is needed most. We will take our vital signs warning to parents in the 29 states that have been hardest hit, as we work toward all 50 states through schools, churches, parent organizations, and human resources departments at every company we can reach. We will install and distribute naloxone in as many dormitories, clubs, public and private buildings, in homes, and even glove compartments of every car to give everyone a chance to live. We will partner with leaders in technology and law enforcement to ensure that every parent has access to life-saving information. Where is the closest location that I can find naloxone in an emergency? Is there an increased incidence of overdoses in areas where my kids may be partying? Can I access treatment and immediate help the very second I need it? We can no longer pretend that someone else will solve this epic crisis that we are all facing. David and Jackie cannot do this alone. There is a reason you are seeing this video today. We need your help to save the next generation before it's too late. Join us.